morning, children. How was your night? I hope you're fine. Today we want to discuss addition and subtraction of length. So the last time we talked about the conversions. So today we add up meters, centimeters, kilometers, and meters as well. So kilometer, meters, meter and centimeter. Don't forget 100 centimeters make 1 meter. Then 1000 meters make 1 kilometer. So let's go through our classes today. So we start straight away. The first example, we have two buses. The first one is 250 centimeter long. The second one is 3 meters 20 centimeter long. And the question is, if the two buses were joined end to end, what will be the sum of their lengths? So what will be the sum of their lengths? That simply means you should add up, add the first length to the second one. So how do you do that? You need to convert the meters into centimeters so that everything will be in the same unit. So the first one is already in centimeters, second one should also be in centimeters. So the 3 meters here should give you 3 times 100, and that will be 300 centimeters. Don't forget that 100 centimeters make 1 meter. So these 3 meters in this second vehicle should be 300 plus 20, that's 320 centimeters. So what are we going to do? Add up 250 to 320. So in that doing, you can just get your answer without stress. Let's show a little sample here. That's a 250, 250. Then added to 320. Okay, plus 0 plus 0 will give you 0. 5 plus 2 will give you 7. 2 plus 3 is 5. Everything in centimeters. That is your final answer. Okay, example 2 now. Bukume traveled 4 kilometers 560 meters from Enugu to Aba. He traveled another 2 kilometers 629 meters to Onitsha. How far did he travel altogether? How far did he travel? So it means we're going to add up the two journeys, the first distance and the second one add together. So we're going to add 4 kilometers 560 to 2 kilometers 6, just like what you are seeing here in the arrangement. So let's add, and don't forget your addition is from the back. Add from the unit side. So we had 0 first to 9. How do you do that? 0 plus 9 will give you 9. Okay, 6 plus 2 will give you 8. What about 5 plus 6? 11. So what did you write? 1, then carry 1 to the kilometer side. So if you're adding up all the values in the kilometer, 4 plus 2 is 6, plus the one you carried, 7. So your answer is 7 kilometers 189 meters. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, we'll be taking subtractions of lengths. So in these questions, you remove or take away the smaller value from the larger one. In most cases, they will tell you to subtract, but you look at the questions, and from the questions you see that you are meant to remove something from the order. This is the school bus. The first bus here is a school bus, is 6 meters and 15 centimeters long, while the van is 3 meters and 55 centimeters long. So from the value you can see that 6 meters is larger than 3 meters. So you are subtracting the smaller one from the bigger one. And how do you think, or why do you think it is subtraction? Look at the question. By what length is the school bus longer than the van? That simply means, what is the difference in the length between the school bus and the van. So when you see such a question, you take away the smaller from the larger. So what do we do? In the same way, write out your values, arrange them, and make sure that you remove the smaller from the bigger. You may write the meters up and the centimeter address up, or the same way we can do it together. Let's write meters, centimeters. Okay, write 6 here, 15 here, write 3 here, 55 here, then rule your line for subtraction. So it is very difficult to remove 55 from 15. So we're going to borrow 1 meter, which is 100 centimeter. Before we do that, let's start from the side of 5, since that one is still possible. 5 away from 5 will give you 0. Okay, you cannot take away 5 from 1, so you borrow 1 from 6. This remains 5. Put the 1 here to make this one 11. So when it becomes 11, subtract 5 from 11, you get 6. So this is no longer 6, it's 5. From this 5, take away 3. 3 away from 5, you have 2. So your answer is 2 meters and 60 centimeters. 2 meters and 60 centimeters. Is it clear? Alright, we'll take one more question on subtraction before we do our classworks. This is a question on fraction. You have 2 brushes. The first brush is smaller. The length is 8.5 centimeter. While the other one, which is longer or larger, is 17.5 centimeter. How much longer is large brush than the small one? How much longer? So it means you subtract the smaller brush from the larger one. Remove the length of the smaller brush from the longer one. So you should have 17.5 minus 8.5. So it is very much easier here, like what you can see in the box. So what we just do is, first of all, remove the half. Half away from half will give you 0. So that's very easy. Then you can now take away 8 from 17. Very easy. So I'm sure you can just get the answer without stress in your brain. So since we see half, this half and this half remove each other, so easily 17 minus 8 will give us 9 centimeter. That is a final answer. So we go into our classwork now.